Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky. I am a living Christ. This living Christ speaks to mind-controlled Satanists about their muddled consciousness. This video is an example of a Christ casting pearls before the swine. It is a biblical statement known to all Christians for thousands of years. It does not disturb millions of Christians, that is, until they become aware that they are, in fact, the subject of the statement. The believers, the sheeple, the swine, the Kool-Aid drinkers. The average Christian knows nothing about Jesus Christ. What they do know is the mythical, and the legendary stories told them by conditioning priests and ministers who are being middlemen, representing the concept of God, making a living off the gullible by such mind-controlling stories, and backed up by governmental political forces. How do you train a child? By storytelling, of course, by fairy tales and illusory religious tales of history, backed up by political forces. Take a look, even a cursory one, at the foundation of Christianity, with its superstitious beginnings, its otherworldly, miracle-based, fantasy-based conclusions, backed up by the Crusade Wars, which operated under the policy of conversion or death. If that's not satanic, what is? If that is not the building blocks of hell on earth, what is? No. You have been sedated, calmed, domesticated, put to sleep, under a constant state of hypnotic mind control by government, religions, and media, and have been enslaved to obey conditioned fictional words of the satanic dualistic intellect, or be punished by physical force, imprisonment, or death. They're called laws, but what are they? They are seen to be nothing more than a satanic illusionary projection of the dualistic intellect, yours. They have no reality, but for the fantasy world which has been thrust upon you, the undiscerning, blind believer. There's only God's law, and that is the law of the non-dualistic subconscious mind. The mind of creation, of oneness, of love, of what is, and adherence to that is natural. That is what Jesus of Nazareth preached, but became a threat to the dualistic satanic power of the government and religion of his time. He spoke of love, the state of non-duality, where one can do no harm, nor tell a lie, as one cannot harm itself unless one is afflicted by doubt, is satanically induced to abandon truth and adopt the deceptions of the conscious, satanic, dualistic intellect. Does that describe civilization? Hell on earth, with its divisions, its conflict, violence, and deceptions? You bet it does. Now, I've been speaking truth to you for 25 years on the internet. Yet, when changed my message delivery to that of a subscribed private message on Patreon.com recently to a worldwide audience, within the past 3 weeks, only one subscriber, one in the entire world, chose to join me. What's wrong with the rest of you? Are you content with the quality of your lives? The coming financial collapse, buttressed by the politically motivated destruction of your society, the loss of your homes, the loss of your jobs, homeless, thrust on the streets because of a theoretical coronavirus, which makes you homeless and dependent upon a system desirous of population control. There are too many of you for them to handle. The few must solve that problem, and they're doing it with the coronavirus. Don't be mistaken about what's going on. Your life, your destiny, your purpose on being on this earth is being put to the forefront. Now, if you're that dumb to cave in to such satanic mind control, you deserve it. The rest of you, those of you who are looking to change this hell of a world into heaven on earth, you can join this living Christ on Patreon.com. And we shall create the second coming of Christ consciousness instead of fortifying the slave-producing, satanic, new world order.